So first we go to AutoCAD screen. So disable or switch off the grid mode and enable the ortho on. Then go to limits. So here specify lower left corner 0, 0, upper right corner 297, 210. Then go to zoom all. Now we will going to draw a horizontal line. Select some arbitrary point from the lower left corner of the sheet and then drag it in the right direction. Then click on one more line, one more distance at certain distance, and click on the first button of the mouse. Again from here you take the cursor to the top side and click on the first button of the mouse. Then go to offset, take the distance as 297 and select object to offset. You select this vertical line and offset to the left side. Similarly, then go to offset, take the distance as 210 and then select object to offset. You select this horizontal line and offset to the top side. Then go to zoom, extends, then go to zoom 0.6x. Then go to fillet between these two and between these two and between these two. So this is how you will be able to create the A4 size sheet. Then go to dtext. Then here start point of text, you click here and take it as 4 and the rotation angle as 0, and here type the problem number 75. Then go to a straight line capital PQ inclined at 40 degrees to VP as small pq equals 60 mm and P dash Q dash equals 50 mm. Then the end capital P is in both HP and VP, comma, and 40 mm to the right of left profile plane. Then draw the projections of the straight line capital PQ full stop. Then go to second one, find the true length and true inclination with HP. Then take the third one, draw the profile view of the straight line. Then take fourth one, find the position of the end Q with both HP and VP. So this is how we need to find out this now. So first, to do that, first we will go for a layer command. So click on the new layer. Here you go to XY, enter. Then go to new layer, then go to type locus, then go to new layer, take true length, and go to new layer and type views. So in layer 0, go to line weight, make it 0.05, say OK. Then go to XY, default, make it 0.13, and then go to locus, default 0.05 and say OK. Then go to true length, make it 0.25 and say OK. Then go to views, in default click on 0.5 and say OK. Then come down to locus, click on the line type of continuous. So click on load, click here and type dash dot D and say OK, and click on dash dot and say again OK. Now the locus line will going to be changed to dash dot line. Now we will going to close this. Now we are going to create a horizontal line, draw a horizontal line, and then similarly you draw one vertical line because he has given the profile view. Once you get this, so then go to offset, take the distance as 40 mm, then select this and offset to this side. Then you take offset, take the distance as 50 mm. So then from here you draw a line intersection of this and at the rate of 100 less than minus 40, so that it will going to cut this here. Then go to line, take the intersection and draw a locus. So now you have trimmed this line and also this line, and then go to extend this line till here. Now we have this one. So once you get this, now we have the locus line. Now we have the top view distance, which is 60. So go to circle, take intersection point of this and take the radius as 60. So you will get the point here. Then go to trim between this line and trim this extra arc. Similarly, extra till here. And go to line, take intersection point of this to intersection point of this, and then take it to the top side. Then we have the true length. Then go to trim between these two. Then click on this. Then come down to this. So we have this line. So go to circle, take intersection point of this to intersection point of this. So you're going to have this. Then go to line, take intersection point of this to intersection point of this. So we have the front view now. So go to extend this line till here. Then go to trim it here. Then go to trim between this line and trim this extra arc. So from here to here. Once you get this, then go to line, take intersection point of this and draw perpendicular to this line. So then draw line, intersection point of this to intersection point of these two lines. Now we have completed this drawing here. Then go to line, take intersection at the rate 100 less than minus 135. Then go to line, take intersection point of this at the rate 100 less than minus 135. Then go to extend this line till here. Then go to line, draw a line from here to this. Then go to fillet between these two. Then go to line, draw a line from intersection point of this to intersection point of this. Then go to break this line till here, and then break this line till here. Then go to break this line till here. Then break this here, and then break this line till here, and break this line till here, and break this line till here, and similarly you break this till here. Then go to, now we need to break this here. Once you change this, now we will go for changing all other line weights. So come down to these two, go to CH and go to layer, make this layer as XY, then escape. Select these two, front view and top view, and also this line, go to layer and make it views. Then switch on this, so you're going to get this. Then go to true length, select between these two, go to true length, then escape. Then select between these two, then go to layer, you make this layer as locus and type 10. So this is how 10, and then escape. Once you do this, now we will go for the text matter to be written. So go to dtext. So here you mark this as X, and you mark this as Y, you mark this as X1, and you mark this as Y1. Then you have VP, and then you have HP, then you have LPP. Then go to capital Q, and here you have capital P, and here you have capital P, and here you have capital Q, and here you have capital Q. Then you have locus of Q, and here you have locus of Q. Then now you go for small letters P dash, then you have Q2 dash, you have Q dash, then you have Q1 dash, then you have Q1, then you have Q, then you have P. Then that's all. Now we have everything has been written here. Now we go for movement. Go to move, switch off the ortho mode, then go to move, select X and place it, then go to X1, then go to Y1, then this is VP and this is HP, then here P, go to P dash, and this is P, and this is small letter P, and this is capital P, both you have moved. Then go to Q dash, then this is Q1 dash, then this is Q1, and this is Q, and this is locus of Q, and this is capital letter Q, and this is locus of Q. This you remove it outside, then go to Q2 dash, and this is Q. So now we have moved everything and you have kept all these things. Now we have to go for DDIM and change the dimensioning variables. Go to modify. So here angular degrees up to second decimal point, then say lines, to make it offset from the origin as 3, then go to symbols and arrows, arrow size as 4, and then go to text height as 4, align with the dimension line, centered above, offset from origin is 3, then go to OK and say close. Now we will go for dim horizontal, take intersection point of this to intersection point of this. So here go to text and type 40 and then enter, dim horizontal, then go to intersection point of this to intersection point of this, then come down to text, type 40, then specify dimension line location. Similarly, dim aligned, select this line and here go to text and type 60 and then you click here. Similarly, dim align, enter, select this line and here go to text, type 50 and you just place it wherever you want. Then go to dim aligned, select this line, so you come down to text, type true length, which is 65.27, true length equals question mark, so you place it here. Then we want the theta, so again dim angular, select between these two, then come down to text, it is 23.18 degrees, yes, then give space and enter and place it wherever you want. Then go to dim horizontal, you take intersection of this to intersection of this, and this you go to text and type h equals question mark, so h will be 41.95. so here dim horizontal, take intersection point of this to intersection point of this, and here type text, so h equals question mark and place it wherever you want. Dim vertical, take intersection point of this and intersection point of this, and here type text v equals question mark, so that is 25.69. say enter and place this wherever you want. Then here you just come down to the text, remove the caps lock, and here you type P double dash and Q double dash. Then come down to move, select this, move it and place this P double dash here. Then dim angular, select between this line and this line, and here go to text, type 45 percentage D and type it here. So this is how you will be able to write the solution. So similarly, dim angular, select between these two lines, and here type text, so 40 percentage D, enter, and place this line here. Now we'll go for the leader. So go to leader, type LEA, take nearest. So here put the caps ortho on, take this and draw a annotation, options none. So again go to leader, take nearest and drag, and annotation, options none. So here go to leader, take nearest, select this line and take annotation, options none. Then go to leader, take nearest, select this line and annotation, options none. Go to leader, take nearest, select this line and drag it, options, annotation, options, then go to none. Then now you switch off this ortho mode, then go to leader, nearest, and take tangentially to this line and annotation, options none. Similarly, leader, nearest on this line and take tangential to this, annotation, options none. Now you go to explode, select this line, select this line, select this line, select this line and also this line. Then go to erase, erase this line, erase this line, erase these two, and erase this and erase this. So now we have written everything. Now we will go to write the answer. To write the answer, go to dtext and type answers and come down to this. So here go to mtext, select this line and take the arrowhead, go to symbol, come down to symbol and type small letter q, theta. Then go to move, then select this and write it. Then go to line, put off the ortho on and drag it and place it, and then go to dtext. So here you type 41.95 mm. Then go to move this and place it here, move this and place it down, and then go to offset, take the distance as 7, 4. Then go to copy this here, here, here. Then go to DD edit, then go to 25.69 mm. Then go to true length, which is 65.27 mm. Then go to this and here type 23.18 percentage D. Now go to copy, select this, you select this here, and then go to line, take endpoint of this to endpoint of this. Then go to trim between these two. Now here go to TL. So here you type true length, and then go to dtext. Here 41.95 is H, capital H, and here you type capital V and then true length, and go to move, select this and move it here. Then go to copy, select theta and copy it here. So this is how you will be able to write the final solution, and go to save and click on to the appropriate directory, and here you save this as P75 and save, and finally you exit.